Hey, what is up, people of the internet? This is for the baby VTubers who are just starting out. Now let's get into the tips and tricks that I wish I would have known as a baby VTuber. Huh? So this is for all the babies who want to become VTubers but don't know the right stuff and tips and tricks. Now number 1. This is for people who didn't really do the research first. If you know who you are, of course. Having leap motion is most likely the best way to go. It's just my personal opinion. Me being me. It all depends if you can afford it. If you can't, you don't have to take that. It's just the best equipment to use. Leap motion is pretty expensive though, so I can't expect every VTuber to buy it. But let me tell you, it is amazing. Like I said, just recommending it. And second, another thing that it takes to be a VTuber, you also don't need leap. Gotcha. On two ways. I gotcha. You need it, recommended, then you don't need it, but that's also recommended. But hey, don't look at me. Don't put eyes because you. Okay, like I said, you could get. It's mostly recommended for leap, and it's not really. It's good without leap. Like I said, two different things. There are two. There's a lot of programs for leap, like a lot. Then there's like a lot for people with just webcams or no webcam. Well, I think there's only like one for no webcam at all. I'm not really sure. Anyways, PC is the best way to go unless you don't have a PC. Which VTubers, you don't have to have a PC, okay? But you also it's most recommended for PC. I'm just spitting out basics, by the way. If like you want to become, but you haven't done any search or research, like any. If you have, still stick around though. Anyways, the next thing, you should just also do research. Lots of research. There's so kinds of people with like different tips and tricks, and most useful I found was Sapphire. You should go follow her, by the way. She's actually the one who helped me. I basically just, what I'm trying to say is, that's who I went to when I wanted to become a VTuber. Yes, I know, amazing. I went to her channel. She had all types of crazy tips and tricks. Especially, one of them I found out was, that like programs and how to set them up and how much they cost and all the sorts of tips and tricks and how much this costs and how much people actually put in, and it was just like a whole world thing. So if you're a baby, I do recommend her. Another tip. You do not have to disguise your voice unless you are mostly comfortable. As you can tell, see some of my earlier content, I disguised my voice. Now why, you may ask? One, I found it more fun because people don't really recognize who I am or know who I am. That's another reason why people disguise their voice as a quiet, cute person. It's so cute, which sometimes I do disguise my voice still. Like on like Twitch sometimes, here sometimes. But when I know I don't need to, but it's also fun and it's just great content all built together. But there are so much other things like built up. Some people literally disguise their voice, like use text to speech, which I know somebody who does. But some of the okay VTubers I see don't disguise their voice. Like Sapphire, she shows her face even, which doesn't make too much sense because she's a VTuber. But it's okay. You can also show your face if you want to become a VTuber. You don't have to always disguise your face, but most people do. But hey, nobody's judging. Um. Eventually, oh, here's another good tip trick. Okay, number 3. Um, well, more like maybe number 4. I don't know. Too many to count. Um, st- um, you don't. You don't exactly have. How do I explain this? Um, you're going to have to learn how to make avatars. Okay, it's just a simple fact, unless you want to pay for them. Which paying, don't recommend. Making avatars is a lot funner. I will do a tutorial. I will do it. Hold on. So, now listen. If you are just a comer and goer that has phones, this is also for you. I'm going to be explaining some of the phone stuff. If you only have a phone, still want to become a VTuber. Here's your tips. Go to VTube Studio. It's your only savior. um, Compared to all the other apps, VTube Studio is the one I recommend. When I first wanted to become a VTuber, you started out with VTube Studio. Wow, amazing. I know. You could look at some of my older content to find the cringiness. And you don't have to be cute necessarily. You don't have to be cute to become a VTuber. It's just be yourself, okay? Like me. I love being a cute little bunny girl, but I use other avatars too. Oh, there's another thing. You do not have to stick to one persona, okay? Just one, not really persona. What is it? I wouldn't really call it persona. I would call it avatar. Yes, you don't have to stick to one avatar. Look, I'll change just to prove it. Whoa, this isn't very good with my emotion. Whoa, I hate this. This wasn't rigged well. This was not rigged well at all. Okay. Oh, I hate how rigged this is. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's not rigged at all. Um, this is my old persona, old avatar, I should say. Old character. Let me change. I don't like this one. Oh, much better. I'm an e-girl, which I use this one for I use this one when I'm like tired, or, like about to go to bed, because like it's wearing a comfy sweatshirt. It's so comfy. Also, accessories. Yes, I love accessories. I think everybody does on this platform, not gonna lie. But obviously, a good tip and trick is, yep, what I just did. If you're using any type of website that can accessorize and unaccessorize, good for you. This is just, I don't know how I feel. It's a pretty good. I'm trying to explain. So it's like a good way, like, trying to think. I need to use my brain cells. Okay. Number 1. Accessorizing isn't good for starters. Now you might say, but you just said, oh, everybody loves accessories on this platform, blah, yada, yada, yada. Yes, they do. They love accessorizing their avatar. But let me tell you, babe, that's not the way to go. Okay? Not the way to go. Not for a beginner. Accessorizing is a little too much. I recommend going to booth and buying an avatar or just getting a free one for all I care. Um, you might say, oh, what do you mean free? On booth, they have free avatars. You just gotta search up Vroid free avatars, or even if you're using a magic, like any type of program that you don't need Magic Mirror, or not Magic Mirror. Oh my god, I have that stuck in my brain. Freaking. Uh, Give me a sec, my brain. So, okay. Like, let's say you're using a program that you don't need to. Put the name in, put free, or avatar, just free avatar, and put the gypsy down. 0. Simple as that. Of course, there's a little slip ups, like trying to build an avatar, and you still want to be, and you aren't patient enough to wait for your avatar to be built to start VTubing. I've been there. I've done that. You can always use a booth free one until your avatar gets made. But like I said, accessorizing isn't good for baby VTubers. As long as you know what you're doing and you've worked with avatars, then sure, go right ahead. Like for VR chat, for example, I'm a VR chat creator. I mean, not creator. I wish. VR chat avatar creator. I've worked with so many of this type of stuff that I just plops in my head. You know what I mean? It's as simple as a dimple. But I will do a Vroid tutorial eventually because I prefer to use Vroid for this type of stuff. But of course, you could still use Blender. Do what you want. I don't care. But yeah, bye guys.